Well, here we are, back in the office for this weekend's racing. But of course, this is just a gentle prelude to Royal Ascot next week, so with the weather set fair, what a week it is going to be. All leave is cancelled, Jay Seller will be in every day for her expert analysis, Caroline will be here to give us her Irish insights, and we've even got Kobe to give us the lowdown on Wesley Ward's runners, as he makes his annual pilgrimage to the world's biggest and best flat racing festival. And that's not all. As we look forward to the Prix de Dion at Chantilly on Sunday, where Marie-Françoise will be giving you her full rundown of the French Oaks. So let's get on with our Saturday picks from York and Sandown Park. First up, in the fillies handicap at Sandown Park, Kevin Ryan's Carvala was pretty impressive at Thirsk last month, so there's every chance she could double up here. This Pinatubo filly had plenty left for the closing furlong under Shane Gray, who went through the line, without having to ask her to get everything out of the locker. And considering that Carl Burke's Town Queen set off at a fair lick, there could well be more to come. Ed Walker's Forbidden Colours is a work in progress, and could be useful. But Carvala has Kevin Stott getting the leg up, and should be bang in the mix. Up at York, I would think that Extremely Zane is a safe bet for the Sky Bet supporting Macmillan handicap, if reproducing his winning form from Newbury last time out. He won with plenty in hand under Kieran Fallon in that novice stakes, and going handicapping after just 2 starts, does look to be on a lenient mark, with an entry in the Bunbury Cup in the diary if he continues to progress here. I suppose that Dominic French-Davis's Mirabeau would rate the main danger, but this course and distance winner has to give Extremely Zane lumps of weight, so it could be Carl Burke's recency bias that gives the selection the most to think about. Roger Varian's Bobby Bennu looks on a good mark for those of you that want an each-way angle. But it's Extremely Zane for the win. For me. My Saturday nap is also at York, in the Sky Bet race to the Ebor Grand Cup Stakes. I think last year's winner Al Karim can go in again on the Knavesmire, where he is 3 from 5, and take this listed contest before in preparation for the Irish St. Leger, later this summer. I thought he just got a bit lit up in the Ormond Stakes at Chester last month. And it was the reopposing Mount Atlas that was 3 places and over 14 lengths ahead of Carl Burke's experienced stayer. But that doesn't worry me, as Al Karim has plenty of top-level form in the book. I'll take him to reverse placings with Mount Atlas, now under William Buick instead of Oisin Murphy. David O'Meara's Epic Poet is always a threat at this level, over this trip. But Al Karim is the one to beat. Earlier on, down at Sandown Park, Military Code is my pick for the listed Scurry Stakes. This does look down to the pair of Charlie Appleby runners, Military Code and Words of Truth. On the plus side for Words of Truth, this Lope de Vega gelding does look a decent sprint prospect, and has Oisin Murphy booked, but does have a penalty for a Group 2 win in the Mill Reef at Newbury last year. This is Military Code's first appearance this term, but on the plus side, he was ahead second over course and distance last year, so if he's trained on, it might be Billy Loughnane that is on the best of the Moulton Paddocks runners. Kevin Ryan's Lady Youmzain would be my each-way angle, if that's your bag. But Military Code under Super Billy Loughnane is my hot tip for the Scurry. Later at Sandow Park, I'm going to go for William Haggis's High Degree for the Reed Meg Nichols blog at betmgm.co.uk handicap over a mile. Though we may well be seeing this too darn hot gelding over further in future. However, he's still unexposed over this mile trip, and all the pace is likely to come from the lower side of the draw, with Rafe Beckett's Eagle Bay in stall 2, Roger Varian's Ramy on the inside and the selection in stall 4. Jack Channon's Hot Cash is right between them all, so could be drawn into the race as a solid each-way chance, but I'll take High Degree to go forward and win. Back up at York, in the Churchill Tyres supporting Macmillan Sprint handicap, I'm going to take a chance on Postmodern, and if he can replicate the Maidan form earlier this year he could be hard to peg back. He's been gelded since and presumably withdrawn from the Surrey Stakes at Epsom, on account of the ground 2 weeks back, should be fully tuned up for this. This too darn hot gelding may be better than a handicapper, but this is the way to find out, so Postmodern it is for me with conditions now fine. To finish off our Saturday selections for the Ice Company supporting Macmillan handicap, Andrew Balding's Point of Contact is dropped in grade here, so could be the way to go under the notable booking of Ryan Moore. Point of Contact ran well enough in the Class 2 Hambleton handicap here last time out, making good progress from 3 furlongs out, but ultimately just found short of pace when push came to shove, so this step up in trip should give him a better chance. It does look a fairly open contest, with Grant Tuer's Empire of Light on a 4-timer making obvious appeal, While Jim Goldie's Pearl Eye has Lauren Young's £5 claim a useful offset as he showed a return to form at Hamilton last time out, and Tim Easterby's Leadenhall also makes my shortlist. Ryan Moore can make the most of this drop in grade and extra trip on point of contact, so he gets the nudge.